Greetings, everyone. Here's Ludwig, and this is a game War in the Pacific Admins Edition. This is my play by email match against KilRoy. This is a rematch, so the second match with him already. But this time we play on the version 27 beta, so the new map more or less. I just took over one of this new resource center in Malaya. Heavy mine activity is there. I have here a hit but no explosion on a destroyer. That is of course unluckily because this destroyer is already heavy damage, but it's far out, so maybe it will still sink. But could be the end of this destroyer. But yeah. And now there is a sinking sun, so maybe this was just a destroyer going down. Then it would be a waste of 2 torpedoes. Yeah. I don't know. I only know there are more destroyers hunting my submarines. Or my submarines hunting the destroyers. This is always the question. Lot of activity today, but most of time or always nothing happens. So one more allied submarine here in shallow water, trying to intercept my convoy. No hit, but also no torpedo attack. And here is the Maryland coming back, I think, from the raid on the Marshall Islands. And my submarine was able to get a hit on the battleship. And not even 2 hits. 2 out of 4. That is a good ratio, but it's not enough normally to sink the battleship. But maybe send it to shipyard for 2-3 months. So still some buffaloes over Singapore, but not more too many. So my airstrike can come in now. More or less a final preparation to make sure that Singapore will not build anything more. No defense. Still, the damage is not really great, but I bomb out of 20,000 to avoid the heavy flak. Now the standard bombardment in China. And also I try to slow down this British retreating forces. Normally the Burma forces. Yeah, so. But it's okay. All these airstrikes helping me at the end to catch up And then the land forces can arrest all of these Chinese peasants and send them back to the farms or mines. Now the army bomber one ported. Oh, yeah. Not the Mary can really do much, but can still carry a 250 kilogram bomb, but only one. So many airstrikes. Today, no bad weather. I just realized. Okay, now there's a bad weather. And here is a heavy airstrike on Palmbang, because this is my invasion fleet just arrived in Palmbang. And KilRoy sent more or less out of Batavia everything what he has. And one British pilot was able to hit one of my cargo ships. Oi, oi, oi. But I think they're carrying only reduced bomb load. So only one hit. Small damage on my side. Ah no, they're carrying normal bomb load. And they're coming all in low altitude, so then they have better chance to hit something. I already don't know why my cap was not flying. I think I had cap here. Yeah. More are coming. I can only hope they don't create too many additional hits here. No, no hit. But the time is more or less continue going. I mean, it's later. It's a day, so the damage of the cargo ship is increasing, and this is why I have more disabled units. So not everything happened at the same time. So this is more or less in the flow of time. So this is why you can normally see that if you have more attacks on one task force again and again, and the ship is burning, you can every attack the ship can get more damage even if you don't hit it more. Simply by fire or something else. And there's a big AP, and don't ask me why. I think this sub was a little crazy. It's going into Pearl Harbor and attack in Pearl Harbor, and I don't know how many mines there are. I hope this submarine don't hit a mine. But I find here also a big AP. But I don't know if this is enough to sink it. If it's not sink, then it's in Pearl Harbor and it can repair. In Palmaria, there's a I think it was a AG. Yeah. So a special cargo ship to support port activities. Now I am here in Pearl Harbor, shallow water, but luckily the corvette, this is even a corvette, normally can kill so easily. submarine in shallow water. Yeah. Good. Some invasion. And now in Palmbang, heavy cruisers trying to lure the fire, and at the same time also disabling the Dutch resistance. Only light landing losses. I was first worried that maybe there's so many mines, but I scouted and try to find out if there's a lot of mines, and at the end I saw nothing. So because no many players, I think they throw a lot of mines in Palmbang, but KilRoy threw a lot of mines in other bases. So and he sunk many of my subs with mines. So I think it's okay. Maybe I was a little lucky. So I kicked this Chinese broken corp here out of between the two cities. Not that it's really important because he has no bridge and he has no bridge. So there's simply this railway is not really important in this map. Good. Chinese corp is destroyed. So in 2 months it will come back. Also a victory here in the source. I intercepted here this Chinese running from behind and trying to go for German, but no. And also today is the end of this Filipino forces finally the surrendering. So this is more or less in Mindanao, I think the last attempt. There's a little left here, base force, but I will take care of them. So and this is what is in Palmbang. So there's a air HQ and a lot of base forces. KilRoy moved them all from Sumatra to Palmbang to get as much as possible firepower here. But at the end, I have 400 attack value and here 40. But this is a bombardment, so if you don't use all of his units for bombardment, then it's misleading. So I can only say I have here 420 or 419 attack, fighting power. So there was a lot of air bombardments in China, but in this attack from the Batavia Air Forces, at the end, not really too much happened. Everyone lost a little. I lost 2 of my scout recon airplanes. I killed 1 buffalo over Singapore, and the rest is all ops losses. And I had here 3 killed pilots. I think these are all my recon airplane pilots, and 1 wounded. I still don't have too many aces. Only 1 pilot with 7 kills, and so. Maryland official sunk, but I hear no sinking sound. I think after the torpedo attack, so I would say no. These are also the I don't know for point value. I don't know exactly, but I think this is the heaviest standard battleship, Maryland. At least they have 16-inch. So the others they have 14-inch. And so this ship is more or less the same like a Nagato. Mutsu Nagato. So they both have this heavy guns compared to Fuso class with 14-inch. But the most other American battleships they also have only 14-inch. So not really sinking this heavy battleship, but at least send it back to shipyard for some maybe months, but at least weeks. It's maybe not so bad. And the rest is only, yeah, maybe this destroyer sunk. This is only the small mini destroyer and the AG. Also nothing too special. China, nothing really new. I still working on Yan'an. I'm working also on Xi'an. I also try to cross here now the river. And my Hong Kong army is catching up here south of Kukong. I clean this red west from Charmin and walking on Wenchao now. So this Battle of China will take a long time. I was also able to cross the river, but I don't go in shock attack because I don't know, really don't know. Yes, normally a river, and normally you have always automatically shock attack. In this case, no, I don't know. But anyway, so I must attack now. And yeah, I can take here the last bases from the British. It's also a big resource center with 601, similar like this one. This just switched. And then I really must only take care of this unit. Then I can rail this back to Kota Buru, Johor Buru, because I need it normally to build the 5th division, because the 5th division then will create a new. I mean, this is a part of the 5th division, then I will bring them all to Johor Buru. Good. For the final attack on Singapore. Landing in Palm Bank was successful. KilRoy was not able, or maybe this time he don't try it. Last time he tried to bring reinforcements here, the British division. Maybe this time he don't even try. And he sent everything else he have here in Sumatra, but nothing really else happened here. Only pick up here or destroy some Dutch base forces. I get the detection of battleship group. I also have here more other ships now. And I still try to get my patrol boat back, but that is not so important. But here is something coming northwest. So something is sailing direction Port Moresby. Maybe this is our reinforcements. So I can only try to use my torpedo bombers and maybe score some hit. My carriers are unluckily a little far away, so I turn around. I give up to hunt down these ships. It's simply too risky. I don't know where they are. I see here this is a battleship group. My submarine was able to launch a torpedo attack and score 2 hits. Yeah, but if I know this, then I could maybe hunt them now down, but then for sure KilRoy will come with his carriers and fight me. So I think it's simply too near to Pearl Harbor. Too much firepower here. Good. It was a success to damage this battleship, and yeah, not bad, but also nothing really too good to have an impact. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.